Hello and welcome to art class. If you've got time at home, I hope you are spending some time doing some creative things in your classroom. Mrs. Lemus and I missed you guys very much, but we are excited to have the opportunity to provide some lessons for you to work on at home. And our first one is pretty fun. I have attached a couple links for you in the document. Hopefully that is emailed to you, and you can watch the texture video first so you know what textures are, right? They're the way something feels. If it's hard, soft, bumpy, smooth, and we've talked about this in class before as one of the design elements. And today your job is to go on a texture hunt through your house. So you're going to find different things throughout your house that feel different. So kind of take a look around right now. What's something that might be bumpy? What's something that might be soft, might be smooth, or spiky? Okay, those are all different ideas of the way something feels. You might even go outside and collect some things outside if it's a nice day, maybe some sticks or leaves or rocks. Could be good examples. And I want you've got two options in the assignment. You can collect these if you can take them from the place, and you're going to make a big design with them and set them all out, and we're going to press aluminum foil into them. Or you can take a piece of paper, like a copy paper, and a crayon with you to each object, and go ahead and do a texture rubbing. So I'm going to show you both in the video today. You only have to do one. You can do both if you want to, but you only have to do one. So today, I'm going to kind of first start by looking around my house. What are some of the things that I might find that have different textures? So I'm right away going to my daughters. We're playing with Legos today. And so I'm going to open up their Lego tub. And I found this Lego. And this feels very, very bumpy to me. So I'm going to keep this with me. And then I'm going to look around again and see if I can find something else. In our house. I'm kind of just walking around. I'm looking at the different textures, and I have a baby at home. And I actually found a little baby hat, and it's sewn, so it's got some yarn. So that feels soft, but I can also see that there's little holes, so it's bumpy and soft. So I'm going to keep this for my collection. My daughters actually collected some leaves the other day, as we were practicing our collecting outside. So I have a leaf that I'm going to use. I found a little pom-pom because it's very soft, okay, that I'm going to keep in my collection. And I'm just going to keep walking around and finding different things. Now, if collecting things and aluminum foil is not the route you want to take, if you'd rather take your paper and your crayon with you for your texture hunt, you can take your piece of copy paper. Okay, and you're just going to need a crayon to go ahead and walk around with. And you can actually just do your texture rubbings as you go. My daughter has actually a paint set right here. I'll show you. Okay, and this feels very bumpy. And if I set my paper right on top and I do a texture rubbing with my crayon, you can see the differences. I've got a lighter and a darker spot. And we've done these in class before with different texture rubbing plates, but I'm going to keep walking around and finding different things that I can do texture rubbings with. I might put it on my carpet. We could try it on my carpet. I have a very bumpy carpet that I'm going to try next. If you can see, I've got my carpet, and I'm going to try and do this and see if that looks any different. I could put it right on the floor and try it right on my hard floor and see if that looks any different. Okay, I'm going to set it on, my chairs. Here on my stools, this is a little wood, and it's kind of has a different texture, so I'm going to rub it on there. I want you guys to be able to see that. Okay. Hopefully you can see all my different rubbings that I have of all my different textures. So I'm just kind of seeing I have textures all around me, and they are all very different. Even the bumpy ones, if I do bumpy ones, even my bumpy ones are kind of different. Now here comes the other fun part. If I took some of my Legos, this is the aluminum foil part. If I took my Legos and stacked them all up with a few other things that I collected from around my house, okay, I'm going to grab a few different things here that I have for different textures, and I'm going to make my own picture out of it. And I'm going to set them on my counter. and I'm going to create my own texture design. So I'm gonna just take my Lego and I'm gonna set them all out in different way, different design, and I'll show you my design in just a minute here when I'm done. Okay, so I just took some different objects in my house. I laid it all out, and I'm gonna ask my mom and dad, right, for a piece of aluminum foil because it moves really well. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna try and press that foil right into my objects, and I'm just kind of pushing it in. I'll show you here. I'm just pushing it on to my different objects. I'm squeezing it around it. And when I take it off, I'm being very gentle, I can see the actual different textures in the foil. My favorite, I think it'd have to be this one right here. You can see all 4 of the little Lego prongs. You can see the little rattle I had here. This was the round piece. My daughter has a little Hello Kitty camera, and that was the round part of the camera that was on top. So I can actually see all of the textures from the foil. So we're practicing textures today. We will have an assignment come next week where we will use textures in a drawing. Some of us will be doing some animals, some of us will be doing different animals, and we will be doing that next week. So feel free. I hope you have fun with this. If it just is a texture hunt around your house or your yard, that's great. If you want to do the rubbings, awesome. If you want to try it with the foil, that's great too. Just whatever you do, have fun with it and figure out what different textures are. Thank you.